Justin Rutchick is here from the Bottle Room where we hold our book club meetings. Good morning, good to see you.
Nice to see you too. Hope you had a good 4th.
Absolutely, and pretty excited about what we're doing here. If you haven't been to the Bottle Room, it is the coolest place. It's a great place to go after work or date night or with some girlfriends and grab a glass of wine or two and kind of grab some nibbles, some munchies. That's what you guys are all about, lots of different things to munch on.
Yes, definitely. One of our favorite things that we like to do here is a cheese plate at the Bottle Room, and I think to put together a great cheese plate, what you need are 3 things, and one of them is kind of the medium that you put the cheese plate on, and then you have the cheese itself, and then you have the accent food. So you have you know, like crostinis and some fruit and some nuts and stuff like that to give it some zest.
That's a great tip. So instead of just putting cheese on a plate and putting it out, just kind of take it to the next level and look around for something cool in your house. Maybe you've got just a great cutting board. I've seen cheese put on like clean tiles. You can go to like a hardware store and get some neat tiles, slate tiles.
Yes.
Be creative with it.
Exactly.
Chalkboard, yeah, and then you can kind of write on what the cheese is. So find yourself a neat, as you said, vessel, and then some cool little tools. But these are fantastic. And then I think you've got to have a lot of variety too. You know,
Yes.
you don't want to just put out, one hunk of cheese. Put out a couple. Put out a few different things.
Exactly. And here today what we have is basically some cheddar cheese, some 5-year cheddar. An interesting new cheese that we brought on is a hopped cheese curd, which actually has hops in it. We use some meats. We actually like to use some beef sticks that we get from Nuski's.
Ooh, good stuff.
Some Old World salami, which is fantastic to go with any kind of darker red wine.
Sure.
Over here we have our Bella Vitano, which is the white one here.
Okay.
And if you haven't ever tried it at our place, the honey with a little cracked black pepper, to die for.
You mean you dip the cheese into a little bit? Ooh.
Yes, the Bella Vitano goes perfectly with that.
So that's what this is, just some great honey with a little bit of pepper in it.
That's correct.
Didn't think about doing that. And then we've got a blue, it looks
we have
like
a
there.
blue here, and then we also have our smoked Gouda, and then the 5-year cheddar again. So these are the 2 different plates that we do at the Bottle Room.
These look fantastic, and then you make these, instead of just serving crackers, you actually make these
Yes,
wonderful crostinis.
Yes, made to order crostinis, a little bit of sea salt on them, and they're very good if you pair them with the cheese.
Absolutely. We've got some grapes over here, so it's always nice to put a little fruit and some nuts.
Yep, add a little bit of fruit, a little bit of nuts, and these are the things that accent the entire plate.
You know, and I noticed too, it's not all like perfect pieces. You know, they're all cut a little bit different, and so that it really just looks cool. It looks like a caterer came to cater this.
Yeah, exactly. It's not something that you just buy from the grocery store. It looks like you put a little time and effort into it, and it makes it fun.
Very, very cool. So you can get this at the Bottle Room. You've got a new outdoor patio, which you can sit outside on a nice day. And
oh yeah, umbrellas and everything.
Lots of different wines that you'll help guide people pick, what wine would go great with the different cheeses and things like that.
Yes, definitely. I mean, even with these, the blue cheese should have a little bit of a sweeter wine with it, and the Gouda with a nice earthy wine like a Rioja or something.
Yeah, they're really good about customer service and helping you pick the right wine or beer. Lots of different craft beers. Now we have our book club meetings at Bottle Room, and if you have not gotten in on this, you need to. The next book that we're reading, the book we're reading right now, is by Sue Monk Kidd, and it's called The Invention of Wings. It is an amazing book. I'm into it right now, and it's a real page turner. So join us for our next book club meeting at the Bottle Room. It's coming up pretty quickly, but you've still got plenty of time to read this book. We're going there Tuesday, July 22nd. We meet at 5:30. Bottle Room puts out some great snacks like this, and then we can all buy a nice glass of wine or beer or an iced tea. And then we sit and discuss the book. It's just a great, great time. So you need to call to reserve your spot. The number is right there on the screen, 661-9463. And please join us. And you can get more information online. Justin, thank you so much.
Thank you.
The Bottle Room, right off of Lineville and 41. A really neat spot to go for a panini, a pizza, or a cheese plate like this and a glass of wine. Appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Thanks for letting me come in.